Bottom's Basement Streams. I am Aaron. I will be streaming the ever so lovely Hogaak Depths. Hold on. Oh, damn. Give me just a moment because we appear to be having some issues with mana traders. Alright, we're good now. So today we will be playing Hogaak Depths, which is a Hogaak Depths with not fun for most people combo deck. As you can see, a lot of lands. We are on Mox Diamonds. I made one addition to the deck, and it's a Life from Below. Because I kept finding myself wanting to be able to get back Wastelands or just things to be able to... I'm going to be honest, I played the mirror something like 5 times today. Or no, not 5. It was 4? It's 3 or 4 times today. And I kept finding myself going, wow, I really need a way to get my lands back, especially Caracas, Bajuka Bog, Stages, and Wasteland. Now, the idea behind the deck is you make a copy of Dark Depths with Thespian Stage. The copy is a Dark Depths without any ice counters on it. Boom. Thawed Merit Lage. 2020 Black Avatar Indestructible. And you can also do that with a Vampire Hexmage. All in all, the deck is very fast, very resilient, because a lot of it can just be done entirely off of lands. So a lot of counter spells don't do much against it. Additionally, since you're in black, you get a lot of disruption in the form of Cabal Therapy and Thoughtseize. But the new edition of Hogaak is because, well, we a graveyard deck now as well. Elvish Reclaimer is copies 5 through 8 of Crop Rotation, and while I first thought this was a meme, no. Elvish Reclaimer is actually completely ridiculous and gives you an avenue to victory that isn't just making a 2020. You can just kill them with Elvish Reclaimer. Satyr Wayfinder is just another good way. It's like Sylvan Scrying, if Sylvan Scrying also fed Hogaak. You'll see what I mean. The deck isn't particularly difficult to pilot. Well, okay, the deck is really difficult to pilot. The winning a lot of the time isn't particularly difficult. So, I would normally do the blah, blah, blah. We have a suggestion box, we have a schedule, and all that jazz. But considering the fact that Josh has now insisted that we are going to have a Teferi week, I'm much too angry to do any of that promotion stuff because, as most of you are probably well aware, I like playing black-blue decks. Blue-white cards, not necessarily my forte. Mm-hmm. Yep, this is fine. We have a turn 1... Well, we can go Wayfinder here. I suppose we don't need to have upkeep stuff checked right now. We can end up pitching a depths here because I would much rather be able to have this Wayfinder online. Because this game, I think we're just going to go for a fast Hogaak. So, let's see. I don't think we can Hogaak them this turn, but we probably can next. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, we're one short. So we're gonna actually... Let's go Force of Will. Okay, so, that makes things much more difficult because we need to... We don't really care about the true name, but we do care about that Stifle and the Wasteland. I didn't... So we probably need one more land in the deck to really play this as well as we want. Oh, by the way, there's a suggestion box if you have something cool that you'd like us to try. Next turn, at least we get a Hogaak, and that's still pretty alright. What do we want to do? Then we want to take that Thoughtseize, Crop Rotation, Wayfinder, Hexmage, Flyer, run out of Hogaak. we're swinging for a pretty substantial amount every turn now. Like, this is literally enough to be able to potentially win a race here. We know that they have a lightning bolt now, though, so... A dark depths or a crop rotation would be quite stellar. No, but we're just dead there. Okay. Well, stupid wastelands. Okay, so what we want are trophies. Well, okay, we want decays because they get around a lot of stuff. We want Sylvan Safekeeper, Pithing Needles. Veil of Summer is an interesting card to bring in this matchup because it stops them from being able to just sort of screw with their game plan. What I've done a lot lately is I've trimmed a Hogaak, and in this matchup, a lot of discard is kind of lame. Um, Trophy. Nah, we're just gonna run it. So I'm not necessarily experienced with Turbo Depths variants by any stretch of the imagination. So we have a turn 3. Yeah, we can live with a turn 3. So the reason I say this is a turn 3 is because we go Thoughtseize on turn 1, play Reclaimer in a land, we sack the land for a Dark Depths, and then turn 3 we sack it. And we get a really cute Merit Lage token. Yeah. Alternatively, we're able to put 1, 2, 3. We only have 3 cards engraved. Maybe this wasn't the best keep in the world, but this card I'm all about. It also stinks that Step was in our opening hand, but we can live with that. Being able to turn lands into Kalani Gardens, where yeah, we can't afford them to like wasteland and then just being able to stifle us or something. Hmm. I want them to wasteland me. Yeah, let's force them to... So, a way of forcing them through... So, here I'm not feeling especially bad, since Yeah, they're going to just be sort of spinning their wheels, trying to look for something to do instead of just having, because just playing Wasteland is kind of... Congrats! You played a Wasteland. Okay. Yeah, they don't really have much going for them, which is good because we also don't have much going for us. Um, hmm. So we can end up crop rotating one of these, get a fetch land, fetch, that's 3. Crop rotation, 1, 2, 3, that's 5. Can we actually kill them this turn? Um, we play the step. Did we play the step? Or do we just need to play the Dryad Arbor? I think we just need to play the Dryad Arbor. You know, I'm pretty okay with that. Um, okay. Sure. So this is a 3/4 now, and that means this is a Delver with a butt. And I figured that they might have just missequenced there pretty badly, but I can't actually tell. Oh wait, I was supposed to have used his ability to crop rotate for Dryad, not for Dryad Arbor, for Kalani Garden. There we go, okay. Rip me. Well. Did I cut a land? I feel like I accidentally cut a land. No, it's still on. Yeah, I needed to try that. I get rid of this stage now. Hmm. This guy? him with his Reclaimer because... Okay, so here's the true name. Took long enough. So we want a garden. And then we can sort of just keep making... We can end up just going through all of this, just making tokens off Reclaimer. This deck is really weird, and sequencing is hard, and sometimes I just want to make a fast Merit Lage and win. So if by some chance they kill this... And here's Hogaak. Because we got another Kalani Garden, we use this to Convoke, and then we just Delve. We run out of Hogaak, and then they die. Always yield. This card is so broken. This card, like, I don't have a good way of putting it. It's just not an okay card. Like, I obviously have no idea what the hell I'm doing with this deck. I think we can all agree on that. Yeah. Yeah, this deck doesn't necessarily require you to have a good idea of what you're doing. Since we are going second... If. Because they're on a... their deck is better built to sort of leverage this type of gameplay. Because of all the wastelands, and presumably they have Pithing Needle and some other stuff on their board, and that's pretty normal for most blue-red lists. Come on, dude. Well, gotta run out of Pithing Needle and Wasteland. If you force this, you're my hero. If you don't, you might be dead. Depths is such a weird deck. Brought in... Yeah, good. I did bring in the Sylvan Safekeeper. Wasteland. Powerful moves. This card will kill him. It is my favorite part of this deck, is that what are ultimately just really dumb cards kill people out of this deck. We're just gonna Thespian Stage kill him. I am praying to God that they have, like, Heck Spicy Boy plays. I do not believe they do. Like, let's say they go for a Surgical Extraction here. We can respond. Yep, he's gonna Surgical something. Good news is, we have a response. We can Crop Rotation and get ourselves a Bajuka Bog to make sure that whatever he goes to Surgical does not get Surgicaled. This deck is so stupid. So stupid. It's like utility lands the deck, and that makes for really sort of uninteresting gameplay a lot of the time, because you're just like, how can I force the same sort of lock, but without any of the certainty of a fast kill that lands gets. Because lands, once you get locked out, you're just like, okay, yeah, whatever, I'm dead. This deck, well, don't necessarily know if you're going to get Ghost Quartered to death. But, chat, how are you doing tonight? Having a good time? Having a good day? I've been having a weird string of days, so I'm hoping yours are more consistent. So let's see. If we go Float Black, then we're going to bog ourselves. I mean, like, he said in chat, the guy said that it's a punt. But I don't think that qualified by any stretch of the imagination as a punt. Like, it's not like he knew about it. And even if, like, if he had gone for the wrong thing there, he was dead, so. Good job, dude. Next turn, we get to Urborg, and make it 2020. Oh, wait, this is Underwater Bimbo? Oh, cool. I love Underwater Bimbo. Every time I say that, it doesn't sound great. Every time. Always sounds, Yeah, I've had a lot of good matches against Underwater Bimbo. Always fun. Never quite... No blowout matches, which is nice. Once upon a time, once upon a time I played against them, like, I think that was... So we're gonna need this blocker here. I don't think they won't bolt that. Bolt us. Looking for a second bolt. Bug's getting blocked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we might end up... It depends on what they have in hand. Like, we got a Merit Lage. We toss it in front of the insect. Okay, so he needed to be able to... We choose the one without any counters on it. Okay, hopefully no Fork Bolt. This is first strike, which is kind of nice. Yeah, they went for the, like, super greedy line. And it cost them. Also, I have a question for you folks at home. Have you gotten out and voted yet today? Hmm? Because you should. Stuff is important. Alright, next next match. I'm playing the least... Oh, it's... Yeah, I want to keep this just because I like the... Turn 1, shred your hand to tiny bits play. So, you take... So they have an Anime Dead, a Dark Writ, and then next turn we're going to Kalani Garden them. We do not have enough in there for... Alright. So, powerful prison strats from the fast combo deck. Just... So they need to be able to combo this turn. That's admittedly a pretty sick top deck. Yeah, this is the beauty of being on such a ridiculous sort of deck. You need these. Can probably trim some number of suppliers. We can definitely cut the life from the loan. Like Wasteland can be okay, but I would rather not. Well, therapy here going second is way worse than therapy going first. Cut a Hogaak, and then I cut another supplier. Actually, I'm probably just gonna cut 2 Hogaaks. That might be worthwhile. Well, let's just find out how this goes. Well, this is one of those hands that, in theory, if we drew, for instance, a Dark Depths, just wins. Alright, we're just gonna go to the next one. Should not have kept. But we get to be... Oh, E.W. Landon. Okay. He's a really, really, really good player. I might just cut all of this because it's just like I'm not feeling super confident in my ability to supply her without getting surgical or just getting blown out. We'll have the Miser's Hogaak in there. So turn one, we got a Thoughtseize. Oh, we have the Caracas as well. That makes this hand way more appealing. Because if we get like anything, new mulligan incentivizes us to mulligan. Yeah, I should have kept the first hand. That was my mistake. So we need to see a crop rotation. I don't even think we beat a... No, we do not beat a crop rotation. We lose. Yeah, he's also the trophy leader for all of Legacy. He has the most wins, the most 5-0s out of anyone in all of the Legacy leagues. Needless to say, he's an above average player. We can keep that. Toss of Thoughts, he's back. Well, this is awkward. Man, this is awkward. Do I not want him to have that Mox Diamond? Care if he has that Mox Diamond? Do you have a Hogaak live? So there's one unknown in his hand. I don't even know what to name here. Um, he's already gone through 2 reclaimers. Okay, let's name Satyr. Good news is he doesn't necessarily have enough mana to make this play he has super valuable. We need our own Dark Depths. Or our own Hogaak. More specifically, we actually need our own Hogaak. Okay, we can't beat that. Man, I hate crop rotation decks. We want trophies, and we want Pithing Needle and Veil of Summer. I don't know what we cut because I don't understand the matchup dynamics in play here. But it always feels like I cut Cabal therapies. Can I just play normal depths? This is really annoying. Because I don't want to. So I don't want to bring in surgical because surgical requires something to already be in the yard. Um, I guess. Man, that was a bad draw. Oh, good news is we get to dirtle at them. Hmm. Fetch. Ah, there we go. Now we have the Hogaak. Man, I hate this deck. Ugh. So the good news about playing leagues like this is that you don't get like even medium players. You get pretty much just good players. So we can make our own Caracas. Or actually, we just make a Dark Depths really fast. And then we get to run out our Hogaak. Alright. Now begins the Do Nothing Fest. Well, technically, what's likely going to happen is they're just going to rotate, grab a step, and then just win. Is our Crocus gone? I don't actually remember. Our Crocus is not gone. Yeah, this is definitely super cool magic. Yep. And then we die. I hate zany combo. Oh, horribly. Hogaak Depths is not only very difficult to play, but because I am not a land-based combo player, I don't know how I'm supposed to sequence things, especially in mirror matches. Like, I understand Hogaak mirrors from like a Zombardment perspective, but I felt like I should win because I had a like really nutty start, and it just didn't matter. This time, this is a very solid start. We have a turn 1 Diamond Dark Depths. We turn a... Well, never mind. Solid start is dead. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to try being very cute about this. Damn it, no Hogaak. Well, I don't think we are winning without being able to have gotten a Hogaak into play on turn 2. Never mind, we weren't getting a Hogaak. Ooh. Well, we can at least do something a little spicy here. We'll get a Wasteland. Now what I would love to see is a Life from the Loam. Sure. I hate all of our choices. If we had a Cabal Therapy, I would have felt great about that. We don't have a Cabal Therapy. Alright, well. Ew. This, from my experience, is not a good matchup. So what we'll do is we'll just crank this Dark Depths the old-fashioned way. How did we hit a Hogaak or a Cabal Therapy? That's actually kind of upsetting. Yep. So they've got Stoneforge. Yeah, that's fine. Really wish we had seen Hogaak. Ugh. Now is not when I wanted to see you. think sometime soon I'm just going to stream normal dark depths because this experience has been frustrating in that I know I could do better with normal depths, but since I don't know how to sequence anything, because we're a graveyard deck now, what's a man to do? No, I don't block. Thaw. Okay. Okay. Yep, we're dead. I don't know how people do well with this deck. I, honest to God, don't get it. So we're going to sideboard in 9 cards because... Do we even need Force Vigor? So what cards are just actively bad? Therapy is good because they more or less always... Wayfinder is fine. Crop rotation actually isn't the best here. We need trophy? Do we need all the trophies? Actually, is a better question. We need trophies more than we need decays. Because we need to be able to hit lands. Man, I'm just really hating Stitcher Supplier. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get how you're supposed to side. So, that's the thing. I've ended up playing against this deck a few times on Moto using Red and 6 pile and like 4-color Delver, and I've thrashed it, but when you're playing it, you're like, what do I do? None of these cards are what I want. Like, this is because I don't actually have any clue how to mulligan with the deck. I'm just going with it. Like, it's really... Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. I'm going to be honest, that one wasn't worth trying. And had he wastelanded me there, I would have conceded right away. I don't know how... So, let me show you the type of Dark Depths lists I know how to play and can just enjoy. This. This is nice and simple. It's a Living Wish based list. You have various sundry ways of approaching comboing. You have a library. You've got a whole ton of different plans for when you need them. You don't have to be on a ton of lands. You can just sort of go at your own pace. Versus this. Like, I don't... how do you play this? Can someone who understands this deck teach me? Because, I'm going to be honest, I'm a little salty about it, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And by a little salty, I mean, I'm just a seething, writhing mass of just salt. Alright. Time to draw the wrong half of my deck. Snapkeep. I can do something with this. We've got Loam to just get back the lands that we are 100% getting screwed on. They're going to be on Storm. Oh, cool. Next turn, we get to run out a Hogaak on turn 2. And we get to Wasteland them? Well, this is great. So, Urborg, Bajuka Bog, Crop Rotation, Reclaimer, and Doubts. Well, the deck is finally doing what it's supposed to. I didn't even click correctly. There we go. No idea what they're on. So we will bring in 2 trophies and a Safekeeper. Nope, no. Damn it. Alright, well, 61 cards. Could be worse, could be worse. Oh, this one's actually really good. That's what I thought. Hmm. Hmm. So I think we're dead, but we might eke out a win, more based on the virtue of Game 3, us having a stupid amount of cards for this matchup. Okay. Let's not screw around with dumb graveyardy nonsense. Instead, let's just try going depths real fast. Yeah? That is the most useless, like, pile of 12 cards I have ever just tossed into a combo deck and gone, yep, hope this works. So... This is like the least fun approach to this matchup. Okay. Grizzlebrand. Ah! Okay. Well, that was just painful, and it feels like it is the deck that is designed to draw the wrong half of your deck rather than have like a coherent game plan. And I think normal turbo depths with like Living Wish and Reclaimer is probably just ridiculous, but we don't run that. And Hogaak depths is just, if you're the type of person who can like sort of pilot KCI with ease for all 15 rounds of a GP, it might be your deck. But for me, that was so unfun. Uh, the making Merit Lage's part was ridiculously great though. So that's the good news. Anyway, if you're gonna play a deck, choose either to be on Dark Depths or on Bombardment. Don't try to mix. Anyway, have a good night.